and welcome to another appliance fault video. In this video I'll be showing you how to replace water inlet valves on this front loading Simpson washing machine. The tools that I'll be using in this video are a drill with a screwdriver in it, pliers and a flathead screwdriver. So this job is not overly too difficult and hopefully this video will help you solve your problem. The most common reason why the solenoids need changing is your machine will not fill with water, or for machines that do have a display screen, it will come up with an E10 error on the display. Also, before you go and change the water inlet valve, there's one thing I'd like to show you first. Sometimes the mesh filter in the solenoid here at the back gets blocked up with sand, and that prevents water from filling into your machine. Now to check that, it's quite easy. All you do is undo the water inlet hose, grab some pliers, and this is the mesh filter I was talking about. You can see a bit of sand here stuck. This amount of sand shouldn't cause a problem, but sometimes this filter is completely clogged up with sand, and this will prevent the machine from filling. So before you change the valve, have a look at this thing first. If it's blocked up with sand, clean it, refit it, retest the machine and see how you go. If this doesn't solve your issue, you will need to replace the water inlet valves. And this simply goes back in like so. Start by removing the 2 screws in the back of the lid. Remove the lid. These are the water inlet solenoids. Unscrew the water inlet hose. Using a flathead screwdriver, push on this tab here and pull up on this plastic cover. That's the tab that you need to push in. With the pliers, grab onto the spring clamps and move them slightly lower down the hose. First one and the second one here as well. Once that's done, pull the hoses off from the solenoid and disconnect the wiring. There's a little tab where you press on and you can disconnect the wires. If the wiring is color coded, you can see like a brown line. That's for the brown colored solenoid connection, and the greenish one is for the greenish one. Some machines also have a flow meter. It will be connected down at the bottom here, but this one doesn't. Next up, grab a screwdriver and you want to push on this tab here and pull on the solenoid at the same time. And that will unclip like so. That will pull out. That's your solenoid, it's out. Next thing what you want to do is pull off this clip. Just push up on it. Don't lose this clip. This will need to be transferred onto your new solenoid. Next up, grab your new solenoid, slide this clip onto the new solenoid, clip it in, reconnect the hoses. Most importantly, don't forget to replace the clamps back onto the hoses into the correct position. Reconnect the wires. As I said before, they're color coded. The light color one goes to the light one, and the darkish color goes to the darkish one. Grab your solenoids and just refit them back into the cover. They should just clip in. quite easily. Refit this cover. Before putting the lid back on, refit the water inlet hose. This way makes it easier when the lid is still off the machine. Make sure this connection is nice and tight. This is a high pressure hose. You don't want this leaking in your house. Refit the lid. 2 screws back into the back of the lid. Hope you find this video helpful. Thanks for watching. Until next time.